From ma'ruf to majhul is easy. For madi, for mudari' it's even easier. How do you change this to majhul?
The first one you change to Dhamma, and one, but the last one to Fatha.
The first one, give it a dhamma. Retain everything else. The one before last,
Fatha.
fatha, and the last you leave alone. So here the changes are very few. The first one you change to a dhamma, and the one before last you change to a fatha. That's all. 2 changes. Dhamma here, the very first one. The one before last, a fatha. That's all. In all thulathi fi'al. So from yastami'u you get yustami'. So if you remember these two, then you can also make ism fa'il and ism maf'ul. Ism fa'il, yes.
So ma'ruf is the first way,
This is ma'ruf
and then
and this is maf'ul.
so this week everything that we did for the original 3-letter, now we're doing it for mazid.
Yeah, so what I'm doing here is you're applying all those things here. Everything that you know about thulathi mujarrad is now applicable with slightly different, rules to thulathi mazid. And it's simpler. Thulathi mazid is always very simple because everything is structured. This meme always has a dhamma, a fatha in mudari' majhul, and in mudari' ma'ruf it has a kasr. You see how in mujarrad it kept changing, right? Fatha to kasra. You don't know if it's nasara yansuru or yansiru or yansaru, right? But here you know exactly what each one has because it's one form which never changes, for which you don't have to check the dictionary. So now from this you can make ism fa'il and ism maf'ul. From madi ma'ruf you can make ism fa'il. From madi majhul you can make ism maf'ul. How do you do that? Take madi ma'ruf, remove the letter of mudari, the first letter, add a meme with a dhamma, and that's it. You're done. You're done. So that's all you need to do. Get rid of the mudari' letter, which is hamza, ta, alif, or noon, and the other thing you need to do is add a tanween at the end, mustami'un. So yastami'u, we change to mustami'un. This is ism fa'il, the name of the doer. Mustami'un means the one who listens, right? Yustama'u, from this you can derive ism maf'ul. All you need to do is get rid of this first letter, add a mim with a dhamma. That's it. Tanween. Make the last one tanween. Mustama'. Ism maf'ul is the name of the receiver of the action. Mustama'un is the person or the object that receives the action of istima', the one that is listened to. Okay? And then you can do all the other things with it. Like you can do command. From yastami'u, what do? Drop the ya, add a hamza. Tastami'u, you change to istami'. That's all you do. Remember the rules in mujarrad? Add a hamza at the beginning. Give it a dhamma or a kasra depending on what the third letter is. At the end add a sukoon. And if there's a noon, drop the noon. Feminine, plural, leave the noon. So on. You do the same exact things here. From yastami'u you get liyastami', liyastami'a, liyastami'u. Litastami', litastami'a, liyastami'na. And then istami', istami'a, istami'u. Istami'i, istami'a, istami'na. Liyastami', liyastami'u. Remember that? For second person, you just drop the ya, the ta, and add hamza, right? For the other person, which is the third person and first person, all you do is add a lam with a kasra at the beginning, a sukoon at the end. If noon, drop the noon, and if noon for plural, feminine, leave it alone, don't change it. Okay, so how do you make the whole 14 forms of amr from yaftahu? Let's do that and then we can apply that to yastami'u. So yaftahu, if you want to make the whole 14 forms of command. How will you do it? Anyone can do that?
افتح, right?
No, all the 14 forms. First do the 6 third person, then do the 6 second person, then you do the first person singular plural.
Why do you say the 6?
6 third person, 6 second person, 2 first person. Don't you know the 14 forms? For yaftah, how would you make the amr?
Yeah.
He must open. How do you say that? ليفتح يفتحا
ليفتحوا
لتفتح
لتفتح لتفتحا لتفتحوا
ليفتح.
ليفتح.
And now make it change the pattern because you're talking to the person directly in front of you. Second person. افتح.
افتح. افتحا افتحوا
يفتح
افتحي
يفتحها
افتحوا.
يفتحوا
Yeah.
يفتحي
Took over from you.
I know.
افتحي.
يفتحها
افتحا. افتحنا.
يفتحنا.
And
لأفتح لنفتح.
لأفتح لنفتح. So for third person and for first person, you use lam with a kasra to make amr, to make a command. For the second person, you drop the ta and add a hamza, giving it fatha, not fatha, kasra or dhamma based on the third letter. The third letter has a fatha or a kasra. Give the hamza a kasra. If the third letter has a dhamma, give it a dhamma. We've repeated this so many times that you should have memorized it. So that's for that. You can do the same for yastami'u. Same exact pattern. ليستمع ليستمعا ليستمعوا لتستمع لتستمعا ليستمع. And now change gears, right? Because you have to now for second person drop the ta and add a hamza. You say استمع استمع استمعوا استمعي استمعا استمعنا. And last one لأستمع
لنستمع.
So it looks like you still, you don't recall all things about mujarrad. But if you knew those by heart, then you would be able to apply it directly here. So here the things to know is how to make it from madi to mudari' and ma'lum bil majhul, ism fa'il, ism maf'ul. That's all you need to know. The rest of the things, and as a matter of fact, the only thing you need to know for thulathi mazid is madi. Masdar and then madi, then you should be able to do everything else based on the rules that we have discussed. Let me give you an example of that. We'll go from isti'al now to istif'al that we did last time. Why do we do istif'al?
To exaggerate?
I think not. Istif'al has some other reason. To seek the meaning of thulathi is one.
To seek the thulathi meaning, so that we do
Seek thulathi meaning.
find the thulathi meaning in something else.
Find thulathi meaning, and lastly,
To convert into thulathi meaning itself,
convert into thulathi meaning, and then
for no reason, you can do it for no particular reason.
for no, or you can say that to no change. This would